I'm going to install some cabinet knobs or some cabinet pulls on these doors right here. I'm just gonna kind of show you how I do it. I'm sure there's many ways to do it. This is how I do it. The first thing I like to do is put some painter's tape on here. That way I can write on this and it doesn't get on the cabinet. And that way when I drill my holes, it doesn't break away the cabinet. Now I like to install my pulls with the top part of this right around even with this line right here. So I'll just kind of hold that up and kind of eyeball it to about the top, which is something like that. And then I'll take my tape measure and I'll measure down from the top of the door to this top center of this right here, which is about 3.5 inches. The next thing I do is I find the center of this piece right here. Okay, so I measure across here. It's 2.5. So that means that the center is 1.25 inches. So I'll pull my tape measure across here. I'll make an 1.25 inch mark here, 1.25 inch mark here. Then I'll actually take my speed square and I'll just connect those lines together and make me a straight line right down the middle. Now it's exactly 3 inches between these holes on this handle, okay? My first mark is 3.5. So there's 3.5, and then I just go down to 6.5, which is 3 inches away, and make that mark. And right there is where I drill my holes. So I've got both sides marked. So now I'll just take my drill, put it right on this little mark I made, and I'll drill my holes. After I get my holes drilled, I'll just pull my tape off, just like this, and I got a nice clean hole on the outside of the cabinet. I'll just take my screws that come with your handles, and I stick it right through the back, just like this, from the inside of the door. And I take my handle, put it right here on the front, and I screw it on. When you get done, it's gonna look just like that. All right, then, next!